I'm Jason's girlfriend for the last 2 years, so I was lucky to have been loved by him. I met Jason in person for the first time in a dimly lit bar of a bowling alley on January 31st, 2010. I walked into the darkened room and I looked tentatively around to find him. Jason then approached me, and all I could see was his beaming smile and the way he lit up that dark, dingy room with this beautiful, shining spirit. I want to read something that I was drawn to for the first time 2 days after Jason passed on. When I read it, I felt Jason pouring from the page, and I knew it was what I wanted to share today. It's a passage from Don Miguel Ruiz's book, The Four Agreements. This is a book Jason held in high regard, and when I went to look for my copy, it was actually on his side of the bed in his stack of books. The section is titled Prayer for Love. We are going to share a beautiful dream together, a dream that you will love to have all the time. In this dream, you are in the middle of a beautiful, warm, sunny day. You hear the birds, the wind, and a little river. You walk toward the river. At the edge of the river is an old man in meditation, and you see that out of his head comes a beautiful light of different colors. You try not to bother him, but he notices your presence and opens his eyes. He has the kind of eyes that are full of love and a big smile. You ask him how he is able to radiate all that beautiful light. You ask him if he can teach you to do what he is doing. He replies that many, many years ago, he asked the same question of his teacher. The old man begins to tell you his story. My teacher opened his chest and took out his heart, and he took a beautiful flame from his heart. Then he opened my chest, opened my heart, and he put the little flame inside it. He put my heart back in my chest, and as soon as my heart was inside me, I felt intense love because the flame he put in my heart was his own love. That flame grew in my heart and became a big, big fire, a fire that doesn't burn, but purifies everything that it touches. And that fire touched each one of the cells of my body, and the cells of my body loved me back. I became one with my body, but my love grew even more. That fire touched every emotion of my mind, and all the emotions transformed into a strong and intense love, and I loved myself completely and unconditionally. But the fire kept burning, and I had the need to share my love. I decided to put a little piece of my love in every tree, and the trees loved me back. And I became one with the trees, but my love did not stop. It grew more. I put a piece of love in every flower, in the grass, in the earth, and they loved me back, and we became one. And my love grew more and more to love every animal in the world. They responded to my love, and they loved me back, and we became one. But my love kept growing and growing. I put a piece of my love in every crystal, in every stone in the ground, in the dirt, in the metals, and they loved me back, and I became one with the earth. And then I decided to put my love in the water, in the oceans, in the rivers, in the rain, in the snow, and they loved me back, and we became one. And still my love grew more and more. I decided to give my love to the air, to the wind. I felt a strong communion with the earth, with the wind, with the oceans, with nature, and my love grew and grew. I turned my head to the sky, to the sun, to the stars, and put a little piece of my love in every star, in the moon, in the sun, and they loved me back. And I became one with the moon, and the sun, and the stars, and my love kept growing and growing. And I put a little piece of my love in every human, and I became one with the whole of humanity. Where I go, whomever I meet, I see myself in their eyes, because I am a part of everything, because I love. And then the old man opens his own chest, takes out his heart with that beautiful flame inside, and he puts that flame in your heart. And now that love is growing inside of you. Now you are one with the wind, one with the water, one with the stars, with all of nature, with all animals, and with all humans. You feel the heat and the light emanating from the flame in your heart. Out of your head shines a beautiful light of different colors. You are radiant with the glow of love. and you pray. Thank you, Creator of the universe, for the gift of life you have given me. Thank you for giving me everything that I have ever truly needed. Thank you for the opportunity to experience this beautiful body and this wonderful mind. Thank you for living inside me with all your love, with your pure and boundless spirit, and with your warm and radiant light. Thank you for using my words, for using my eyes, for using my heart to share your love wherever I go. I love you just the way you are, and because I am your creation, I love myself just the way I am. Help me to keep the love and the peace in my heart, and to make that love a way of life, that I may live in love the rest of my life. Amen. Jason, thank you for putting the flame of your love in my heart. You have blessed me and my daughter Therese beyond measure, and I love you. I'm also very blessed to work with an incredible organization called Casa de Ama in San Juan Capistrano, and I do fitness training with them. And in the last year, just like Jason, just jumped right in and wanted to join, and brought a lot of joy to everyone there, and it was a sheer joy and pleasure to have him there working with me. I wanted to invite up Riley Grazer to come say a few words if you're ready.
I knew Jason as a really good person, and me and him used to work out together, and we spent a lot of good time together and went bike riding. And one time, when we went for a bike ride, both my tire and his tire went flat. And he's a really good friend to me, and really helpful. I'm really glad you got to get to know him, and let your son come out to get to know everybody at Casa and get to know me and everything. And thank you.